All right, we're now live.
All right, hey guys.
How's everybody doing today?
All
Thank y'all for tuning in on my YouTube channel. We're gonna have a conversation right here with Heavily Motivated and Mr. Charles Jennings right here. What we're gonna talk about today is raising a black daughter. He's raising actually two black daughters, which are actually athletes in America today. And I want to talk to Charles about the challenges, the happiness, the joys, the ups and downs of what he's been through, and maybe he can give y'all fathers out there some insight from his experience about raising a black child today in America, which happens to be a female and happens to be an athlete that performs at high levels. So it takes a lot of dedication on him, and he's Super Dad of the Year right here. And he works all the time. So I want you to tune into this conversation. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to click down below to the like button, subscribe to the channel, tune in and catch some more. And without further ado, like it. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Jennings. How you doing today, Charles?
I'm doing wonderful, Thursday. Thanks for having me here.
No problem.
I'm so excited.
All right.
Okay, cool deal.
So I want to talk. Well, let me back up. I know you personally, but before knowing you personally, I used to always look at you and say to myself, like, "Dang, he's a good father. He's a good father." And I used to always look for the woman to come out of the door, but the only women that I seen coming out the door was your children.
That's right.
And I was like, man, this dude's doing all this by himself. And you got, where's your daughter? One daughter's in college?
One daughter is in college and graduated, got her first job, professional job, at the same company I did, RJ Reynolds Tobacco. I know tobacco is a big, but it's a great job. She's with a Fortune 500 company. She got her own apartment, a company car, credit card. She's doing her thing. So as far as raising a daughter to do what you want to do, I was ecstatic and amazed. She's grown. I'm done. So all I gotta do now is keep away those guys that's not doing their full potential, and she is living her life. She is to steal it. She is living her best life.
Living her best life.
She is living her best life, and I'm excited about that.
So what was your daughter that's in college? She played sports in high school.
She was believe it or not, cheerleading is a sport. We came during that time when cheerleading was a quasi sport, but my oldest daughter suffered 2 concussions. She was a base, 5'1", built like a doggone fire plug, strong as hell. She ended up being not only the captain of the cheerleading squad at an all-white school, but she was a leader.
Okay.
And I think the whole thing about it was, can she lead? Does she have the potential to learn how to lead this group of different personalities? She started in North Carolina at an all-black school, ended up her senior year as the team captain of a all-white school, as a cheerleading captain, which was fantastic. And those people who don't think cheerleading is a sport, it is like stepping with gymnastics. It's unbelievable what these girls go through. They jump, they catch people. They
get concussions, obviously.
they get concussions. My daughter had 2 because she did not allow the flyer, which is the smallest person, to hit the deck. She saved them. She is an amazing athlete.
And so that's your oldest one.
That's my oldest.
Your youngest one, she plays sports too. What sports does she play?
She is a basketball baller. She is one of the elite basketball players. She plays 1 and 2 guard. Unbelievable. We started with her when she was 8 years old, 9 years old. And she went to this thing called the it was the New York Wizards basketball team, which is like a D-League, Harlem Globetrotter.
Okay.
She went there, came back spinning the ball on her finger.
And what age was this?
Oh, oh my God. She had to be about 8 or 9 years old. Dribbling the ball between her legs, spinning the ball on her finger. She's doing, you know how they spin the ball and do that thing? She came home doing that, and that launched
So let me ask you this. I got a lot of questions.
Yes.
So most people would have thought that, okay, well, I have a girl,
Mhm.
which, so my dreams of my child playing sports is over
You're right.
when the girl's born. And then, so the first one plays sports, but then when the second one come out, you're like, man, my dream for my child playing sports is over, but that didn't happen to you. You
No,
still-
not at all.
You
Not at
pushed them.
all.
So I'm like, wow, do you have an athlete inside of you that you wanted to get into your kids, or where did this whole
You know,
my child playing ball
This
come
is
from?
crazy. My daughters get their athletic talent from their mother,
Oh yeah.
not their father.
Uh-huh.
I played a little basketball in middle school, but I was short. I was slow.
Mhm.
I had balance. You couldn't knock me down, but they get their athletic talents from their mother. Their mother was could have been a D1 athlete.
Mhm.
She chose not to do that, but my kids get their athletic prowess from their mother. And I'm going to say this, not being machismo, not being a man about it. Oh, they get it from no, they get it from their mom.
That's dope.
That
That's
is
awesome.
dope. That is dope.
All right, so let's continue on with questions. You know I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get into it. So how do you keep these beautiful
They're beautiful.
female athletes with the athletic build working out? How do you keep the football team away from and the men's basketball team away from it? What are you doing at home to keep the men? What are you telling your daughters to keep them focused on the ball on the court or the ball that's of the game instead of the male
That is
apparatus?
true. Now I want to blow your mind a little bit.
Mhm.
My oldest daughter is very focused. She wants to be the best she can be in whatever she does. She wants to be a CEO of a major Fortune 500 company, and I love her about that. My youngest daughter, because she's a senior in high school right now, and she is gay, and that brings a whole nother relevance to everything. As a black parent, my youngest daughter is gay, and it's okay with me because what we had to learn was every child is not the same. The good thing is I ain't gotta worry about her getting pregnant.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing. I ain't gotta worry about her getting pregnant, but yet she still has that same focus and desire about what she does, being the best at what she does, like her daddy. And because I focus in on my goals, and she focuses in on her goals. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay.
You gotta love her for who she is.
I love my daughter.
But
You
this
know,
is what I think too. I think that a reason why they're not out there trying to find love, whether it's the girl trying to find love from a male or the girl trying to find love from a female, is because I think you've instilled a certain level of love and pride in them at home from a baby.
Exactly.
I think it's something that you did that you knew you were. I don't know if you purposely did it or mistakenly did it, but you gave them enough love in their love tank that they don't have to go outside of the house to feel valued or to feel powerful or to feel love. I think that maybe they know in their hearts that they're actually lovable and loved already.
I think a lot of times what we do as black parents, and this is deep. I'm about to go deep on you. I'm about to go deep on Thurston.
But when we say black parents, because I know you speak from my experience, but sometimes I'm realizing that it's some white people and white parents that's going through the same stuff. I think it's social economical level sometimes. It's not just color anymore. Because
And you know what?
integration affected the white boy too.
Yeah, it did, and that's what's all right. So let's break it down. All we can do is, for us as African Americans, I can't speak about my Caucasian brothers and sisters. All I know is I gotta give my girls all the love that they need. I'm not going to sit back and look at it and say, you know what? Your daddy didn't hug you enough. Your daddy didn't support you enough. All I know is I love my daughters. If my daughter's gay, you know what? I don't care about being gay. They can be gay today or not, whatever. All I know is if I give you the love I can give you and give you the support that you need, I'm a successful father. I'm not going to sit back and tell you that because you think that girl or that guy is the best for you. I'm not going to sit back. We read the book. We read the books. Romeo and Juliet. Jesus. Me and Jessica just went through that with the Leonardo DiCaprio version of the Romeo and Juliet song. It's about who you love, what you love, and how you love. That's what's important. I can't say, you know what, I'm a Christian and it's a da 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 da. No, what Jesus says is love one another, treat one another as best as you can. Don't make any decisions that harm somebody else. So all the decisions I make with my daughters is, hey, guess what? We're gonna make decisions as long as we don't harm anybody else, we're good. And I'm good with that. And that's how I live my life. I'm sorry.
All right. Next question.
All right.
So we grew up in the era of 2 tennis champions. Well, I grew up in the era of 2 tennis champions. You was already mature and grown and ready to have kids during these two tennis champions taking all the platforms. And the 2 tennis champions is Venus Williams and Serena Williams. All right.
Okay.
So now, 2 black women on platform for their ability in sports. So the question I have for you is, when you did see these 2 tennis players, whether it was Venus or Serena, and you was holding your little daughter in your hands, your child, or as a toddler, did you ever think like, man, Serena and Venus Williams can do this and get on this platform, these girls can do it too?
You know what? I love the fact that Serena and Venus, oh my God, not only did they go through what they went through, but they went through it as dark-skinned females, which is weird because in the black community, we have this the light-skinned culture going on, and they yet still did what they did. But what was amazing is that they did what they did just to compose. Can I say just to compose?
Whatever you want.
They say just compose. They are fighting the black stereotypes plus the white stereotypes, but yet they did what they did. It's amazing what they did, and they're still doing.
Was that a driving force when you tell your girls, go, get it? Did you say,
you know what?
Did you ever tell them, look at Serena, look at
No. What my kids were, I was like more, you know what? We do what we do because we do what we do. If you do what you do the best of your ability, it doesn't matter. And maybe that's crazy, and maybe that's not right, but if you do what you do to the best of your ability, you will get the accolades. My mama always told me this, and this is some deep stuff right here. My mama told me this: good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And so when you think you're doing okay? Nah, we're black folk. We got to do better. We always got to do better, but we got to unite. My youngest child is one of the, I would say, top 10 point guards in our area.
And what area is that?
That is in the Virginia Beach area. But unless she pushes herself, unless she goes for that extra steal or extra layup or extra whatever, you're not doing your job. Because guess what? When you're on the court, it's about team. You're not doing good unless your teammate's doing good. So what I push my daughter is to go best. But individually, I always tell her, and this is going to be controversial, and you probably get your YouTube channel shut down. I told Jessica this. I said,
Don't shut YouTube. All right, go ahead. Don't shut me down, but this is
purely mine.
Charles.
This
Jennings'
is purely mine.
opinion, okay?
Purely mine.
Heavily motivated, does not endorse or sign whatever opinions about to come out. We're just interviewing them, getting this perception to get out here to y'all. So let's get your opinion right now.
All right, this is what I told Jessica. I said, Jessica, you're a point guard. I said, guess what? There's a lot of white girl point guards out there that can shoot the hell out of a three-pointer. My daughter shoots three-pointers like she pitching pennies. I said, but guess what? If you got that choice of that white girl with that 3.23 or that black girl with that 2.3, and she's shooting a 90, say she's shooting 85% at the 3, and you're shooting at 79% at the 3, they won't pick her.
Why do you think that?
The grades are better. Every school is documented upon their success rate with college graduates is point blank. So if I'm going to look at a 3-point shooter, and I got a girl with a 3.4, and I'm looking at a girl with a 2.8, one is white and one is black, I'm going to take the higher GPA.
But even if the black one had the higher GPA, that is
If
tip
I-
the scale.
It would tip the skill even more.
So you're saying we got to excel not only
Academically.
on the court, but also off the court academically.
Exactly.
So there has to be an academic awareness going on. So
Yes, yes.
this is good you spoke about this. So you fathers out there that's raising athletes, we got to realize we just can't get them to score, touchdown, make the shot, do the cheer, do the split, toss person up.
Yep,
They have to excel academically
Academic.
above and beyond
yep.
everybody else.
Everybody.
Just because of the situation.
Good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. Our girls are going to be looked over if we do not perform academically. My daughter Jessica, oh my God, the first 4 games of the season, she scored 100 points. 100 points the first. That means she's averaging 20 as a point guard, 25 points.
Y'all gotta check this girl out.
10
She bad.
assists.
She got the Rondo
Okay.
move behind the back.
Oh,
I went to her game. I looked at the videos. She's dope. She could beat me in basketball. I'm not a baller, but she would definitely punish me. I won't even play her. She's bad. But look, let me ask you this. We're gonna wrap this up. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Give your daughter some advice right now that someone can give to everybody's daughter, like some universal advice. Give it right
Universal
now.
advice. What I'm going to say is to all black parents, because I'm going to give this to all black parents, make sure your kid is doing their schoolwork, because academically, they can't touch us. They can't touch us. But we got to prevail academically. Math is universal. It ain't about English, it's about the math. If they can do the math, pay the money. It doesn't matter. Math is universal. If you can get your child to score 800 on the SAT with math, they can trickle in with the English. Math is universal. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about,
Okay, cuss on heavily motivated.
I'm sorry.
Ain't no cussing on you. Ain't mad about the math. Look, y'all got to do the math. 800 or better on that. What is it?
Math. Do the
Focus
math.
on the math academically.
math.
Don't get mad talking
Focus
about the
on the
math.
math.
We're going to
Focus
cut
on
this
the
short. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I ask y'all to like this, subscribe, check us out. We're going to do some more episodes with Mr. Jennings. Hopefully he'll come back through and talk to us about some issues. He's a very intelligent, influential man, and he's a great salesperson. We're going to get into that next time. So thank you, Charles, for coming through.
Thank you.
I'm gonna end this. Y'all stay heavily motivated. Stay blessed. Peace. Share this with a friend. Tag somebody.